Married to Medicine. At this point, I'm convinced that Dr. Alicia and Dr. Kima, they got together when they found out they were going to be on the show and was just like, how we going, what's going to be our tea? What's going to be our storyline? What we going to judge up to, make the people get to talking? Because it just don't make no sense. The stuff that Dr. Kima says, he can't believe it. There's no way. There's no way. Most chefs, I could be wrong, but I think most chefs are men. And he talking about, cooking is a woman's thing and the serving and all this stuff. It's just like, there's no way that he actually believed this kind of stuff. There's no way. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but Dr. Kima is likable. And I don't know why. But there's something very likable and endearing about him. I guess he's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I like Dr. Kima, and I don't know why. Because I don't agree with nothing he say. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I just think it's BS. I don't know. And baby, Dr. Alicia with her beautiful self, she came in here and she wanted to play. And her mic is on. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Alicia's mic is on. What's their name? Egolum? Their last name? Dr. Alicia Egolum? Something like that. Anyway, Married to Medicine, child. So the ladies are golfing. Everybody looks cute in their little golfing gear. Dr. Jackie, in so many words, told Sweet Tea that she ain't gonna have nothing for her. So anyway, they're golfing. Everybody did relatively decent. I think who came in second and third place was Dr. Alicia in second place. Third place was Heavenly. But who actually won the thing, meaning who hit the ball the furthest, was the Sweet Tea. Yes, indeed. Shouts out to Letitia for hitting the ball. So the men, they going over there, and they are doing their cooking thing. So we have two teams. We have Eugene's team, which is Eugene, Gregory, and Cecil. And then on the other team, we have Dr. Kima, Dr. Damon, and Curtis. And no, switch that. Curtis was on Eugene's team. Cecil was on Damon's team. Anyway, so they were cooking that thing, and we all know Dr. Eugene can cook. Dr. Eugene won his team, so shouts out to him. And that looks fun. This episode is actually fun. It was a fun episode. For the most part, there was a little bit of drama, but for the most part, everybody got along. And I think the main thing with Married to Medicine, or just with any of these shows, it has to be some kind of entertainment in it. Whether it's good entertainment, meaning like fun, lighthearted stuff, or whether it's shade, whether it's a tragedy, whether it's a kid's birthday party. It just has to be some kind of entertaining. And some episodes of Married to Medicine this season have been boring. It's a box of rocks, nothing really going on. Whatever. It's all about a good mix. These last two episodes, they've had a good mix of everything, and that's all we ask for. That's it. We don't want y'all to be fighting and all that stuff every episode. It's not the point, but it has to be something happening that's entertaining, child. Okay, let me see. What else is going on? Okay, so after that, everybody meets back up at the house. The ladies get on the boat, and then they decide to serve their men plates, fix their men plates and stuff. And, this whole serving thing, this training thing, these words that Dr. Kima used to describe Dr. Alicia and what she does or whatever for him. Dr. Jackie almost slapped Dr. Kima down with him talking about training women and blah, 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 and all the foolishness he says. I don't know, something's not matching up with them. Let me see. It was a cute and fun scene. So then we get to the table of ladies, and somebody brought up Dr. Alicia and Dr. Kima's Beck's life, and how Dr. Alicia don't go down on Dr. Kima. Apparently, Dr. Kima was saying that's against their culture. That's not, we frown upon that, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that either. That makes no sense. Every man enjoys a good swab. Okay, so, oh, that's against the African culture. We don't do that and blah, blah, blah. Something's not adding up with that either. Whether they're African or Dominican or Jamaican or Egyptian or European or Irish or Armenian or whatever they are. That's a bad. I mean, I guess it used to be risque or kind of, hidden, or something that's just not done regularly. Back in the day, it was like kind of taboo, whatever. But now that's the first thing you start off with. So I don't know. Anyway, but Toya started badgering Dr. Alicia over and over again, making little jabs. Dr. Alicia said, Eugene need to train you. Need to put a shock collar on your ass. I screamed. When she started doing that with Toya, talking about Eugene need to put a shock collar on Toya, I screamed. Dr. Alicia's in the building. I'm glad. Hopefully she comes back next season, because she started talking half of this season, and now she's gonna keep talking, and so we would like to see what's talking next season with Dr. Alicia, because every new person they bring on the show, they just give them one season and kick them off. It don't make no sense. Let me see. Toya didn't have a comeback for that, so what can you say? Let me see. So we have an exercise where everybody's sitting on the floor in tents, and in this episode, in this part, Dr. Simone, she wants each person to write down an issue they are having in their marriage, and then she was gonna read it out. She got to Dr. Jackie. Curtis' issue with Dr. Jackie is that she's always on social media. Dr. Jackie was just like, look, I want to wind down when I get off work. I'm tired. Yes, I be on my phone, but I also get paid from doing stuff with social media. Dr. Curtis, he doesn't understand that. And so he was just like, you need to make time for that. So then Eugene chimed in. He was like, Toya chimed in, and she was like, sometimes Eugene don't even want to be bothered. He goes off by himself. And Dr. Eugene said, I have been dealing with people all day, and sometimes I just want to decompress and be in my own little corner, my own little chair. But he was just like, I will make time for her. There has not been one time when she said she needed me and I wasn't there for her. Even if that means spending time together and taking her weave out. I don't know why he said that, child. Heavenly in her confessionals. My man, I don't think my man should be taking my weave out and all that. I need my man to protect me, to make me feel safe at home, and any chance they get to try to come for Eugene, to try to question Eugene's masculinity or not just straightness, I should say. I don't like that. I don't like how they do that. In particular, Heavenly. She even mentioned his package size early in the episode. I love Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly is the show. Dr. Heavenly is very entertaining. Dr. Heavenly and Carlos and their lives. And we all know what he gives, right? But sometimes it's just not funny. And sometimes it's just not the time or place for it, But if it's two people Heavenly gonna come for, it's Toya and Quad. Absolutely. Every time. No matter what. You could be talking about the space program. She's gonna come back to Toya and Quad. What's very interesting was that they got on Dr. Kima and Dr. Alicia's issues. Dr. Alicia's issue with Dr. Kima is that he invested in cryptocurrencies And he, by his different kind of investments, he lost a lot of their money. And so she was just like, I just need to know, like, what's tea, what the guan, with the girls and stuff. And I just don't understand that Dr. Keeman, you could tell he didn't want her to say that. Shh, don't say nothing. Don't say. He was trying to shush her up in front of everybody. We on a reality show, Dr. Keeman. We're going to talk about that thing. You're going to have to get over it and sit in your seat and showcase that training I gave you. Uh-huh. And he was just like, oh, okay, so you want to come for me with that? Okay. Well, how about this? Dr. Alicia, she don't know where $150,000 be at. Dr. Alicia's reckless with money. She spend money on anything. Dr. Alicia go out there and buy any and everything. Then you ask her where it came from. She say, I don't know. Since you want to talk about me, Alicia, I'm going to talk about you. He got her back, Dr. Keem. I said, Lord have mercy. Now, Dr. Alicia, you can't be out there spending all these people's money, child. I said, Lord. So I'm assuming Dr. Kima probably pays the majority of the bills, if not all the bills. And then Dr. Alicia, she probably, I guess, just get to play with her money or whatever. That's what it seemed like. Because, she's a dentist. But yeah, I'm like, child. Cecil and Simone, they said that they're not having enough Becks, and they wish that they had more and blah, blah, blah. They all can agree on that, I guess. They asked Sweet Tea. She said that is she always frequent with is she having enough of it? And she says yes when I feel like it. And, Heavenly, my man, my man love me. I'm getting the best I got. I need a baker. And let me see. And Phaedra said she enjoys being single. Phaedra said, child, once I leave my real job, the last thing I want to do is come home and have to cater to and stroke the ego of and just be bothered with a man. At least not every day. At least not 24/7. Like, my God, So, I don't know. Those are pretty good episodes. The reunion looks for Married to Medicine have came out. I'm going to probably post them on my community wall. So make sure you guys check it out once I get them all together. And yeah, that's it. Married to Medicine next week. Is next week? Yeah. Next week is the season finale. Oh, wow. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at Iskins on Instagram and Twitter. At Iskins89 on Snapchat. Just King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.